I want you guys to take a minute with me here and just go back in time, like way, way back. All the way back to 2015. Yeah, I know, it's hard to imagine what life was like back then, so let me paint the picture for you a bit. Bruno Mars and Fetty Wap were all over the radio, Jon Snow was dead, Hamilton was debuting on Broadway, and there were only 7 Fast and the Furious movies. Hey, life was tougher back then. Also back in 2015, the Golden State Warriors were gritty underdogs, capturing America's heart. We, of course, know what's happened in the time since. As they went to 5 straight finals, the Warriors morphed from David into Goliath, creating such a smothering level of certainty that in the end, only a series of catastrophic injuries could really undo them. Now, to me, it's that certainty about the Golden State Warriors that helped grow NBA free agency into this year-long, round-the-clock obsession that it's become over these last 5 years. I mean, if you were someone who believed the NBA title was all but locked up before the players even laced up their sneakers, it's easy to see how talking about who might move around, what the Lakers might do with their cap space, how things might finally change, it might all feel like more of a sport than the games themselves. But now, it's finally here. This weekend, this summer, we've been obsessing about for so long, and it looks like not just some things are going to change, but that everything is about to. Has there been a time when we were this unsure of what the coming season would look like? Quick, do this exercise for me. For all the money in your wallet, who wins the NBA title next year? Not who you want to win, the team that if you had to bet everything you owned, you actually think will win. If that feels like an impossible question to answer right now, that's the point. And yet in NBA front offices all around the country this weekend, GMs and scouts will be betting millions and millions of dollars on how this thing is going to go. Is this the year to go all in? To gamble away future draft picks in a series of dramatic trades? Well, clearly the Lakers think so. Is this the year to go way over the salary cap, triggering a pile of luxury tax penalties? We'll find out in just a couple days if the Sixers think that's true. What should the Bucks do? Should they re-sign everyone and run it back, even if it means overspending? And that could be a play to make Giannis happy enough he signs the Supermax extension they plan to offer him next summer. Or will re-signing everyone like that lock the franchise into contracts that will eventually deny them the flexibility that they would need down the line, which in turn could chase Giannis away? What about the Knicks? The assumption has been that they're still going to offer Kevin Durant and his surgically repaired Achilles a long-term max deal. Although now we're getting counter rumors that maybe the Knicks are getting some cold feet. And look, I'd sure bet on KD no matter what. That is how talented he is. But it's not a certainty that he's going to come back and be the same player he was before the injury. That's just not how Achilles injuries sometimes work. And by the way, with KD off the board for next year, is there any consensus on who the best player in the NBA is right now? Are you still giving it to LeBron in the year he turns 35? Is it Kawhi? Or is that recency bias? Giannis, who just won MVP? James Harden? Again, uncertainty in almost everything, which feels crazy as we come off one of the more certain feeling eras in recent NBA history. It used to be death, taxes, and the Golden State Warriors. Now it's, well, who knows what. Time to cue up Draft Queen, roll the dice, and watch it all play out. So, Matt, I started this morning to say, hey, if you could make a bet today on any team to win the title, I made you make that bet. Yeah. Who would you pick? And now I'm wondering if that's changed in the last hour.
In the production meeting, it was one team, and it changed over the last 30 minutes.
Uncertainty. So tell me who it was and who it is now.
I had Houston.
Okay.
And I feel like Daryl Morey's panicking right now. They just ran into a dynasty the last few years. Obviously, there's a little smoke between James and CP, but hopefully they can figure that out. But I had Houston. Now with the Lakers going for broke, to me, I don't know if I go after another superstar if I'm them. I think I strategically build a team that fits LeBron and AD. Kuzma's a great third option. If you have to have a third option, Kuzma's a great third option. And build a team and a solid bench that'll have, give them some flexibility down the road.
And you think that is now your bet?
I think Lakers, yeah. I'm going for Lakers.
All the money in your bank account, Ramona Shelburne.
No, not all the money. I have a young child.
Okay.
But that can set some aside for him.
Right. A little quarter for him.
You know what?
But I mean, that's why it's weird. I mean, if I had asked you guys that last year, the year before, the year before that, the year before that.
I'm going to say what I said the year before.
Which is?
The Warriors.
You think the Warriors?
I'm still doing it. Klay's gonna be back in February or March.
Okay.
You still have Steph Curry. You still have Draymond Green. You still have a team that knows how to win. You still have Andre Iguodala. All these other teams, I don't know who anybody has yet. Like, who's gonna play next to LeBron and AD? We don't know if they get a third star besides Kuzma, I guess. I don't know if Kawhi is staying in Toronto. I don't know if he goes to the Clippers. If Kawhi goes to the Clippers, I might take the Clippers.
Right.
If Kevin Durant goes to the Knicks, he's out the whole year, and they're probably tanking again and trying to get another asset. If Kyrie and Kevin go to Brooklyn, well, Kevin's not playing next year, so it's Kyrie alone. Is that enough? I don't think so. So I'm just going to stick with the one team that I know has 2 future Hall of Famers, maybe 3, and a third and a fourth coming back.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.